first base. Where's the number at? Number 10, Layla Deal.
That was 15.
In left field, number 9, Anna Rollins. In right field, number 12, Maggie Benedict. Designated player, number 6, Elena Plank.
Well, yeah, up here is 15.
And pitching for ALAH in the flex position, number 2, Madison Schweiger.
10 underneath it, I think they crossed it out.
And now the starting lineup for your Paris Tigers. In left field, number 6, Emma Kemper. Playing second base, number 1, Jaden Bishop. Catching, number 2, Becca Miner. At third base, number 13, Carradine Hoffman. In center field, number 4, Caitlin Combs. Playing right field, number 23, Kinsley Cox. At first base, number 21, Zoe Sanders. Shortstop, number 7, Kylie Edwards. Designated player, number 17, Chloe Thompson. And in the circle for your Tigers, number 16, Bella Moreski. Now would you please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Everybody up and ready.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Paris Tigers softball here on the Paris Sports Network. It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms, Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation. It's officially softball time here at Paris High School. I'm BJ Pheasant with Lenny Irwin. The Lady Tigers out on the field getting all warmed up and ready to go. The sun is shining, nice cool breeze blowing. A little better weather than we had yesterday, Lenny.
Lots better.
First batter coming up here for ALAH. Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond, if you're wondering there for an acronym. First batter will be number 2. No, the catcher, number 8, that is. That's where the number 2 comes from. Madison Schweihart. No, I've got Condell's number 8. I got to learn to read my lineup here, Lenny. I got my player number and my position number flipped.
Oh, I see.
There's a pitch outside for a ball. 1-1 the count. The number 8, Charlie Condell. Seeing some basketball names on here, I believe. Recognize a couple of those names.
Probably so. Small schools, they have a lot of 3-sport athletes. Oh, there's a shot out into the left.
What a catch!
Yes. Good job out there by our left fielder. Awesome. Emma Kemper comes in and makes a diving catch.
I'm not even sure if she caught it with the glove, if she just kind of scooped it in her hands and
Well,
rolled over with it, but
It looked like to me it hit the glove first. Anyway, after that,
she just
I
smothered
couldn't-
it.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. But
Like a wide receiver. She just pulled it into her and rolled over with it. So 1 away.
I'm assuming this is her sister batting next.
I
This
would
will be
assume
her
so.
center fielder.
This is Mackenzie Condell. She'll ground to second, throw to first in time, 2 away.
Should bring up the shortstop, Frederick. Should be wearing number 1 today.
Line drive out to second. They came to swing. All right, 3 up, 3 down on like 5 or 6 pitches. We're going into the bottom of the first. Scoreless here on the Paris Sports Network. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! We're back with the bottom of the first inning. On the mound for ALAH will be, you said that was Schweihart? Schweihart. She's out there at the moment warming up for the Lady Tigers. Leading it off will be our left fielder, Emma Kemper, followed by our second baseman, Jaden Bishop. Batting third and playing catcher, Becca Miner. In the cleanup position at third base, Carrington Hoffman. Center fielder, Caitlin Combs, batting fifth. Batting sixth, number 23, right fielder, Kinsley Cox. Batting seventh will be Zoe Sanders. She'll be batting first base for us. Number 8 hitter will be Kylie Edwards at shortstop. Designated player batting ninth will be Chloe Thompson. And our flex player on the pitching rubber for us is Bella Moreski. So Emma leading it off for us today.
Yeah, they've been shuffling the lineup around a little bit. I think they're trying to find something that works, that clicks. The Lady Tigers have dropped 2 in a row.
Emma bloops it into left field for a single.
Well, I thought after that big turn, she might have been thinking too.
She thought about it. Leadoff hit. I love to see that out of a leadoff hitter too. Not trying to crush the ball. They're
Yep.
just making contact. They're just trying to get on base.
Yep, she just kind of took it was an outside pitch. She just kind of went with it and, like you said, blooped it out into the left field for the hit.
Now a runner on and nobody out.
Show and bunt, pulls back, drop the ball, and Kemper's going to stay at first. The batter now number 1, Jaden Bishop. There's the pitch, hacked foul. 1-1 count.
Look like the boys have baseball practice over on the other diamond today, so no game for them.
Lays a bunt down to the pitcher. No play at second. Throw to first. It's
That's
late.
Late. That hesitation when she looked at second first cost her.
Easily could have gotten Bishop. She bunted it right to the pitcher. All right, Minor's going to step into the box. Let's see what the pitcher comes back with after a mental error there. You wonder if they shake it off and they start throwing strikes, or they're still flustered, or they throw a little harder, or always wonder how they bounce back from that. The first pitch is going to be a ball high.
I was say she put a little extra on it, it seemed like, and it floated up there high.
That was going to go foul. About a mile down the line.
1-1 to count now. 2 on, nobody out, so see if the ladies can get something going today. We only scored 1 all day yesterday. Made it hold up till the 6th, though, but
Chopper to third, going to touch and throw to first is there, and that's a triple play.
I think she got all 3 of them.
She did.
Wow.
Tigers 2 on, nobody out, and they hit into a triple play. Ground ball to third. She touches third. That gets the force out. The base runner running to second panicked and started heading back to first. Even though there was a runner coming to first, she was able to step on the bag and tag the runner coming back from second. And the Tigers run themselves out of an inning. Top of the second, coming up right after this, 0-0 on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Top of the second inning, all tied at 0. Coming up here for the Knights, it's going to be the cleanup hitter, Kaylee Otto.
Looks like Otto, Beachy, and Deal. First pitch is up high and away for a ball.
She hits him kind of a hunched kind of stance. Really bends over at the waist.
Stood there and looked at that one for a called strike on the corner.
I bet that was a ball.
Yep. Definitely high and outside.
Slicing Oh, that's fair.
Fair. She's going to run all day.
Oh, yeah, all the way to third. Standing at third with a leadoff triple. Ball like that has triple written all over it.
It just was fair, too, because it just did hit the line. And then it bounced clear down into the brick dust there in the corner. Kinsley had a little issue sliding in that brick dust when she tried to stop.
I wish we could get the camera wide enough to see those angles, but then you'd be so zoomed out you'd never be able to see anything. There's a strike on the first pitch. 0-1. Called strike, 0-2. Batter now is Casey Beachy. She'll pop it up into shallow center field for a base hit and an RBI.
I'm not sure Jaden ever got a grasp of where that one was at.
I don't think so. She knew it was coming to her, but once she hit the grass, all she could do is turn around and look for it and pick it up, because quick throw down to first. Not in time.
This will be their first baseman now, Deal.
Two hits, one run, nobody out here in the top of the second inning.
1-1 to count.
Showing bunt and pitch tying away. Move the count to 2-1.
Quite a change from yesterday, Beej. The flag's just hanging out there limp today. Yesterday it was standing straight out.
Right off the end of the bat, they get the out at second. You get those plays like that down there at second base, when the second baseman's got to catch the ball, get off the bag, avoid the runner, with the thought of turning two, whether they throw it or not.
Right.
How many times do you think the runner's called out when they come off the bag too soon, or they step next to the bag? I always wonder how it's such a quick play.
It is. Sometimes it's just a proximity play.
You see that a lot in the majors. You know,
for sure. Sometimes they don't even touch the bag. They just drag that toe across somewhat. And
the umpire doesn't always have the best angle. They see the foot swipe by the bag, whether they hit. They can't tell if they grazed it or not. And swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 away. Still a runner down on first. Not swinging at that one.
Nope, that was a little outside. That'll be a 3-1. This is Rawlings, third left fielder at bat now.
That just sounds like a softball name, doesn't it?
It does. And
Walker.
she takes the walk.
Make all your equipments personalized. It's already got your name on it. It's kind of handy.
If you use Rawlings stuff.
Hey, my sunglasses are even Rawlings brand, so there you go. She could have her name on her sunglasses. How about that? Chopper to short, fielded cleanly, throw to second for 1. They get the force out. 2 down. Runners at the corners. We're getting down in the order now. In fact, we're down at the bottom. Number 6. This is Elena Plank.
Yep, the designated player. I still don't know why they don't call it designated hitter.
Because they're hitting.
Yeah. In baseball, it's a designated hitter,
Yeah.
the DH. And softball's got to be different, I guess. There's a shot to short.
Throw to first in time. All right. So they do get a couple hits. They score a run. They leave a couple. We'll be back with the bottom of the second with the Tigers trailing by 1 here on the Paris Sports Network.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Leading it off for the Tigers, Carradine Hoffman here in the bottom of the second inning. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up, right center field, and they drop it. She's going to stay at first. Same issue that Bishop had over there. I just don't think they could find it at the end, and they popped right out of the glove.
Combs had a pretty good day yesterday. I can't remember exactly what all she did, but
I think you see more drops like that on a softball field than you do a baseball field, simply because the ball is so much bigger, and when it looks like you kind of catch it in the palm of the glove there.
it's going to bounce out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fouled right to her. Double plays. Not
Nope.
there at first. Good job. Good hustle. Back to first.
Yeah, if you're going to sacrifice bunt, you got to get the bunt down on the ground. You can't
Yep.
pop it up like that. So just a mental error there. Right fielder Cox steps in now.
Takes first pitch, first strike. Swings hard, fouls it back, 0-2. The little fundamental things so far kind of getting the ladies in trouble.
They are, yeah.
Base running mistake, and then a missed opportunity there with the bunt after getting a break on the air in the outfield there. Way high, 1-2. There's one in the gap. Oh,
and
gets to her
error by the
legs.
left fielder, but it's too late. She'd already stopped at second.
It's Carradine out there on second. I don't think she could have got the third unless she had hit it. She'd had to hit it at a dead sprint, thinking that she was going before the ball ever got loose, or she wasn't going to make that one.
Zoe's up now, our first baseman.
Takes first pitch, first strike. Nice being a little warmer this year and being able to see Zoe.
Yeah, last year she had her hoodie on just about the whole season.
Yep. Never did see her number. She shows bunt, pulls back, swings away, foul. 0-2. Okay, she gets up there, you expect her to swing away. When she shows bunt like that, I'm sure that made the infielders flinch a little bit.
I would think so.
'Cause they're backed even with the bases, playing pretty deep. And that's a ball, 1-2. Runners at first and second for the Tigers. One away. Sanders at the plate. Fouls that one back out of play. Wonder what that hit. It wasn't the staircase, maybe?
That's what I'm guessing.
It wasn't the roof. That donged off the staircase behind us. That had to come straight down on the other side of the building.
Whoa, look out. Everybody's going to advance on that one.
Wild pitch sends him up. The two runners in scoring position now for Sanders, only one away.
Zoe gets a hit now. That'll be a couple RBIs. Or at least you would think it would be.
She
There's
drives
a
it.
shot into the gap over the left fielder's head.
It's going to score two. And she's in at second. You got to give her a hit, but the left fielder just misplayed that one.
Mm-hmm.
The Tigers go up 2-1. We've got a runner on second base. Still just one away. If the left fielder had played that correctly, I think we still could have got a sacrifice and an RBI out of it.
Yeah.
I don't think she could have thrown out the runner from third.
I don't think so. I'm like you. I think we would at least got one so far.
There's a strike. 0-2 the count. Kylie Edwards up there. Fouls that one away. Stays 0-2. I missed yesterday's game, but the last game I saw, Kylie played a great game at short and had a pretty decent day at the plate. Multiple hits.
Everybody kind of struggled at the plate yesterday.
Cold temperatures, but they just do something to a baseball and softball game, you know it.
That's up high and away for a ball.
1-2 the count. Another ball, 2-2.
I'd kind of like to see her take that pitch, put it out there in right center, because there's a big hole out there in right, because the center fielder's playing more over to the left,
Yep.
and the right fielder's kind of guarding the line, so anything out in right center is going to go all the way to the fence.
Line drive. to the shortstop. They tried to double up Sanders. She got back just in time. 2 down.
We'll bring up our designated player, Chloe Thompson.
Strike on that first pitch. They keep throwing that outside corner. I'm kind of agree with you, Lenny. I'd be looking to take something the other way.
It's pretty easy to say up here. Seemed like when I was playing, it seemed like all I could do was pull everything, though.
There's a swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Mathematically, it's a pretty easy concept. Just swing a little later.
Yeah.
Try that when you're up there.
Mm-hmm.
Down the dirt for a ball. 1-2.
One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Zoe still on down at second.
Thought about it.
Yes, he did.
Lays off of it for a ball. 2-2.
But if you're going to go to the opposite field, those are the kind of pitches to take. Those ones that are away from you.
Swing and a miss. Missed the ball, though. The throw down to first is in time. Zoe was cruising home. She was, if they didn't make that play at first, she was trucking. The Tigers get 2 runs, though. They lead 2-1 now, going into the top of the third. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
We've got 2 innings in the books. Top of the third now. Tigers on top 2-1. First pitch crushed for a single down the third base line. Kemper gets it in.
That was back to the top of the lineup with Condell.
That was Charlie Condell, and now we've got M. Condell. That's Mackenzie Condell up at the plate. And she'll bat left-handed. That's how you tell them apart, I guess. She's showing bunt, pulls it back, runner heading down to second.
She's in there safely.
Minor going out to keep things timed for a second, and she'll come back. She threw that from her knees and just about took Mareski out because the pitcher automatically just crouches down on the ground. About beamed her. That was a hard throw to make. They're going to set up on the outside here. And left field, got the play. Runner's going to stay. So after the stolen base and the pop-up, we got a runner on second with 1 away.
Bring up the number 3 hitter, Frederick. Their shortstop.
Also batting left-handed.
Drives that one out there, and it's going to be in the gap between left and center.
Stand up double and a run scored. 2-2 game. ALAH is a very aggressive team at the plate. They are swinging.
Bring up third baseman now, Otto. She doubled. No, she tripled last time up.
And she fouled that one away for strike one. It makes you wonder if Cox will be cheating towards the line at all this time. Instead, it's ground ball to short. No play at second, throw to first for one. They hold the runner at second, 2 away.
Bring up number 7, the second baseman, Beachy. She rips it up the middle. That's going to be down for a hit, and I think a run's going to score on that one easy enough.
She's going to head into second and may round it and look at third. Nope, she's going to stay there. Bounced off of Combs' arm out there in center field and gave her an extra base.
Let's see, I gave her a single, and she reached second on the air. But she got another RBI, though, so.
So we got a 3-2 game now. Again, a runner on second. 2 outs. Fly ball to left field. Kemper camping underneath it for out number 3. The Knights get a couple more runs, though. They lead now 3-2 going into the bottom of the third. Be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
It's the bottom of the third. The Tigers took the lead in the bottom of the second inning, and they gave up 2 more in the third. Just like that now, we're down a run.
And we're back to the top of the lineup, though. Kemper. Emma takes a first pitch for a strike.
She led off with a single to start the game. She fouls that one away. Makes the count 0-2. I know we're just in the third inning. There's a lot of softball to play, but this has a feeling of being a very nip and tuck game.
I think you're right, Beads. Slaps that one foul over the dugout.
Count stays 1 and 2.
Well, the pavilion's starting to get some use out there now. Looks like there's 6 or 8 people out there under the shade. I believe I'd be sitting in the sun today, though. But that's just me.
Cotton left. Oh, just stayed in the glove.
Yeah, it did. Left fielder comes in and makes a snag.
I could see the ball when she was on the ground. I was kind of hoping it's going to score it out of there, but 1 away.
I thought it was going to drop there for a minute because I seen the center fielder kind of give up on it, and the shortstop, no way she was going to get there.
If it hadn't been as high, she might have been okay. It was a good location. There's a ball on the outside. 1-0 to start things off. Jaden Bishop.
She singled her first time up because we had 2 on. And then the triple play stuck us.
She's going to ground over to third baseman, throw to first.
Got her.
In time.
Wow, that was a good play by the third baseman.
It was. She got that ball way in front of the shortstop.
And it's a good thing she did, too, because there's no way the shortstop was going to make that play against Bishop.
No, she was way too deep. Here comes Becca Miner. The bases are empty with 2 away. She tore one in to the ALAH dugout. Had players scattering over there, ducking. I still get confused with the Paris boys being on the third base side and the girls being on the first base side. I have walked to the wrong dugout a couple times this year.
I guess it's just your preference, but usually the home team always takes a third base dugout as a rule, don't they?
I don't know. I thought so. That's a baseball thing. Maybe softball's
maybe
backwards.
Yeah, I was going to say, softball's got to do everything different, don't they?
Something else we got to learn. We got a lot to learn, Lenny.
Well, that's for sure. I don't think I'm ever going to be done learning. I learn something new every night. My little 5-year-old granddaughter show up.
Yep. I got a 5-year-old at home. I learn from him every day as well.
Yep.
He's waiting on me. We got to get this game in the books. He's got a Batman book I'm supposed to read tonight.
Okay.
He was so excited about it this morning. He didn't want me to go to work. I was supposed to start reading this morning. There's a base hit into left center.
That should be down maybe 2. Yep, Becca's digging for 2.
She's there.
Stand up double for Becca.
All right. 2 away, runner on second. We're going to have a courtesy runner out there, though. Give Becca a chance to get changed. Rhea Smith coming in to stand on second, while Carradine Hoffman comes up to the plate.
Hoffman singled in the second, scored our first run.
Fly ball left field. It's short, and it's down.
Down.
Go, Rhea, go. Hoffman, or Smith kind of pulled up a little bit when she came around third. I don't think she realized how close that ball was. We got a tie game, though. RBI single. 3-3 the score with a runner on first. 2 away now for Caitlin Combs. Strike on that first pitch. 0-1 the count. Both teams matching each other on runs back and forth through the first 2 2/3. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Combs took a healthy cut at that one.
Fouled that one off the plate for a dead ball.
Still 0-2. 2 outs. Hoffman on down at first.
Up and away for a ball. 1-2 the count.
Have you noticed there's catcher mitt? It looks like a first baseman's mitt.
Oh, I'll have to look here.
I just noticed it on that last catch.
Swing and a miss. Does resemble a first baseman's mitt. That's out number 3. The Tigers do get a run, though. 3-3 the score going into the top of the 4th. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Top of the 4th inning. Strike on the first pitch. Leading it off will be, is this number 9, Rawlings?
Yep. You're correct.
I know my sporting goods. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Throw to first there. 1 away. That'll bring up number 12, Benedict.
She's playing right field today for Arthur. Right there, perfect pitch on the corner, strike 1.
Moreski's been much more in the zone than last time we saw her. Hasn't been walking anybody. Slow chopper to short. Could be trouble.
Got
her. That's a judgment call there by the official. You're going to make half the crowd mad no matter which way there. That was a close one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that one, especially after I seen Hoffman let it go. I thought, uh-oh, this is going to be trouble.
Now the designated player, Elena Plank.
She grounded out to short last time up. That one's just a little wide for a ball.
High for a ball. Didn't get the call there. 3-0. I'm not sure I've seen her 3-0 on anybody yet today.
I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, she walked one batter. I'm not sure it was 3-0 though.
There's a strike, 3-1. I guess it could have been, but that one stands out. Oh, helped us with one there. Full count now, 3-2.
Walked her on that one.
Yep. Runner on first with 2 away.
And we're back to the top of the lineup.
Charlie Condell. We have a courtesy runner. Looks like number 4, Skylar Vork. First pitch outside for a ball. Snap throw down to first. Not in time. Outside again. 2-0. I just commented on how she's been pounding the strike zone. I jinxed her. Walks a batter and now behind on this one, 2-0. There's a good looking pitch for a strike. Move the count to 2-1. She went down low after that one.
Fouled it off, make the count 2-2. With 2 outs. Runner on down at first.
Stays alive, fouls another one off. Ground ball.
It's going to get
Whoa, look
through.
at that hop there it took. Runner at first. Goes face first. That was a rough slide. Might have been more of a flop than a dive, but she got back. Runners at the corners now with 2 away. For Mackenzie Condell.
Yep, bring up center fielder now.
Here's the play at home. She's safe. Good job by Bishop to hang on to that throw and get it back. I think I'd almost rather than throw it to Moreski.
I think yesterday they had the shortstop cutting across, and she took the throw, but she was in between the mound and second base.
Just having him a little closer. Ball on the first pitch, 1-0. I take that back, 1-0. Ground ball gets by into right. Runner's coming. RBI single. ALAH up now 5-3. Runner at first with 2 away. And it brings up Frederick.
Well, she ripped a double last time up, so.
Strike on the first pitch. 0-1. The runner was going on the foul. She'll head back to first. Counts 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Slapped that one foul. So we'll do it all over again.
Threw that one way outside, looking for the steal.
Becca come up ready to throw somewhere, but she dropped the ball. Condell wasn't going anywhere, though.
She's going this time. Makes it easily.
Yes, he does.
The count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner on second. Frederick
Their
rips a
base
single
hit,
to
yeah.
right. Another run's going to score. Time called by the Tigers. Everyone want to talk things over here. And they're going to do some swapping. We're going to see some pitching change here, it looks like. Tigers didn't give up anything in the first. They gave up 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth. Looks like they're going to bring Bishop into pitch.
Now Smith.
Oh, it is Smith?
Peyton.
Oh, yep. Jaden's staying at second.
I'm not sure what Hoffman's doing, though. She ran into the dugout.
Yeah, so did Minor.
Looks like Minor must be going to go play some position somewhere. Maybe Minor and Hoffman are going to switch places.
That could be. Minor's the only lady I've seen catch so far this year. Now she's going to head over to third base.
Now she's still going to wear a mask.
Yeah, you get used to it. Now, Lenny, I got to read that Batman book when I get home. I got to get these changes down.
Yes, sir.
So Finnegan was excited this morning about this book. He's like, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. I'm like, what is it? And he's like, there's a picture on every Page. And he was so excited.
All right. Not so many words that way. We can
Yeah.
just look at the pictures.
He wants to get a story with pictures on it. Sissy always wants to read the big books with no pictures in it. He doesn't like that. And DJ came through and he had to corner him. Look, Bobby, there's pictures on every page. Maybe I can read it faster that way. We'll find out.
All right. The Tigers make some defensive changes as Peyton Smith comes into the circle for Moreski. Hoffman comes back to catch. And Becca Miner goes over to third to take Hoffman's place. So
First pitch is in there for a ball. So 1-0 the count. They've got a runner on first with 2 away. That's fouled out of play. 1-1 the count.
And this will be the cleanup hitter, number 33, Otto. Whoa, that one goes back to the screen, so
The runner heads up to second.
Frederick goes to second. She's in scoring position now with 2 outs.
Another one fouled away. 1-2 the count. Two and two. Fly ball, deep left field. Kemper going back, makes the play for out number 3. The Knights get 3 runs, though. They lead the Tigers by 3. It's 6-3 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Leading it off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 4th will be number 23, Kinsley Cox. It drops.
Yep, it's going to be in there for another single. She singled last time up and scored. So
A little bloop single into right field. Those hits like that just sound kind of hollow when they come off the bat.
yep, it's just a little blooper. Probably hit it clear down on the handle.
Ground ball. It gets
And
the
it gets through
shortstop.
the shortstop.
They're going to send her all the way home. No throw there. Throw to second is out.
She's out, yep.
Zoe trying to sneak into second behind the throw. They get her, but the Tigers do get a run. That ball just ate up the shortstop, and Cox never turned off the gas. Brings up Kylie Edwards. She'll get one to the shortstop. Rough bounce there. Kind of short hopped her, and we've got a runner on first. We get those in-between hops. Those are tough when it takes its first bounce just about a foot in front of you and comes straight up on you.
All right, Chloe, see if she can add to the hit parade.
Shows bunt, pulls it back. Runner heading to second is there. Whoa. Stolen base.
Not sure about that one.
I'd have to see that in slow motion there.
Gonna have to call New York.
I think so. Go under the hood. Dodged one there. Just one out. Runner on second. Somebody going to throw a challenge flag. Chloe Thompson up the plate. They are going to have timeout for a second. The coach is going to go out and chat with the umpire.
Well, I don't think it's going to make any difference. He's not going to change his call.
No, they never do.
But you might get the call next time.
Point something out and be gracious about it. Did watch a clip of a little leaguer, though, the other day who little lob up to the batter. The batter just kind of leaned his head down and took it off the forehead, off the top of the helmet, trotted down to first.
The umpire called him back, didn't he?
It took a while. He gave him the base. It was when the pitching team's coach came out and was like, hey, wait a second. And then the umpire did change the call, and you don't normally see him change one. Which I understand. I mean, you don't want a wishy-washy umpire either. They are going to miss a call. They're human. And they're still out debating that one.
Technically, though, the batter has to make an effort to get
out of the way.
He can't. He can't stick his arm out there. I mean, I've seen Rizzo do that a lot of times when he was with the Cubs. I mean, he'd be right up there on that chalk line, and then he'd stick that front arm out there just enough to get grazed.
Especially the players with the big elbow guards on there. They lean into it. They kind of turn the body like they're trying to avoid it, but the elbow's going out while they do. Back in action now. And dropped in foul territory. That was close. Third baseman had it in her glove, but she was running backwards, doing one of those overhand catches. Tried to backhand it and popped right out.
No balls, 2 strikes on Chloe. Kylie on down at second.
Defensive swing. It's fair ball. They're going to scoop it up. No, they're going to say it's dead. It went off the batter. I think she hit it with her hand. Now, if it hits you on your hand and you're trying to get out of the way, you go to first. If you're trying to swing and it hits you on the hand.
Hand's part of the bat, so.
Would that be considered a dead ball? Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, I guess I'm missing. I thought that was strike 3. I already had 2 strikes on her.
I think they had it 1-1. We're waiting for him to. He's not going to flash the count here. Outside for a ball.
Well, she fouled the one down at third that the third baseman dropped. She fouled the one off her hand that they called a dead ball. She swung and missed at that one. I think they missed one.
Was there one before the timeout?
Well, the one she fouled off down at third base that the third baseman dropped.
The count now 2-2, and she swings and misses at that one.
Well, she must have foul tipped it.
Oh.
That and caught a big piece of the catcher that time. I think she's hurting.
I didn't hear any sound coming off the bat. Catcher's tough. She's up, going to try and walk it off.
And no protection up here on the top of your thighs or inside your legs. I think that's where that one got her.
She's going to shake it off now. That'll hurt worse in the morning.
She'll have a big old strawberry there tomorrow for sure. Probably all purple. And
she's a catcher. She'll be taking pictures of it and
probably
showing friends. Look at this one. Catchers they're a different breed.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the count.
Puts this one into play. Center field. That's back for the out. Rutter's got a tag. Heading to third. Throws off the mark. The Rudders advance to second and third. I say second and third. It's just third. We only had one on.
Well, Chloe ran to second.
She ran to second. I saw her going down there.
She was hoping that was going to be a hit, but not the case. The center fielder made this snag out there. So
you got to like the hustle, though.
Now we're back to the top of the lineup.
Kemper up there with a ball, no strikes. A runner on third with 2 away. Like to have another one of her base hits. Tries to go opposite field. It's going to get over the fence foul.
Makes it count 1-1.
Lays off that one high. Throw back to third. Close, but not in time.
Yeah, it was. Looked like the catcher recovered pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, though, it'll hurt a lot worse tomorrow than it does today.
Still got the adrenaline going now. Let that stiffen up overnight. 3 balls, 1 strike. The best ones are when you can actually see the laces of the ball in the bruise. Those are the ones you brag about. Ground ball to second, and it's through. Kemper on again. Another run in. And Paris trails by 1, 6-5. Jaden Bishop coming up to the plate. That one gets away.
Dirt. Kemper's going to scamper down to second. Now we need Bishop to come through with a hit for us.
Down the dirt, almost got away. Good stop there by the catcher to keep the runner on second. Becca Miner on deck with Hoffman in the hole for the Tigers.
I wonder if maybe Swihart's getting a little worn out there in the circle.
Chopper to third is foul. The Knights dodge one there. The third baseman came right down on the line, squared up on it, and it just shot through her legs. She was in foul territory trying to field it, though, I think.
Yep, I do believe. That's the way it looked anyway from my angle.
2 balls and 1 strike. High and away for a ball. 3-1. Walked her. There's ball 4. And time called by the Knights. Becca Miner coming to the plate with 2 on. 2 away. Carradine Hoffman with the knee guards on, the shin guard. She's about half dressed. Oh, got a shoe tying timeout down on first base. You see the chin strap on those helmets, Lenny? I don't think it's doing much.
Nah. I'm not sure of the purpose, to be honest.
I guess that way when it flies off your head, it can choke you on the way.
Maybe so.
Clank on your back as you're rounding the bases. Maybe it catches on your nose on the way over. I don't know.
Takes the first one high and away outside for ball 1. Becca steps in now with 2 on, 2 out. Tigers trailing by 2. Oh, there's a pretty pitch.
That's probably one she'd like to see again.
Mm-hmm. That's still a big gap out there in right center. I'd just go that way with it.
Instead, she grounds to a third baseman. They're going to play chicken, then she's going to step on the bag.
Yep.
That'll end the inning. The Tigers do get 1 more. They trail 6-5. We'll be back with the top of the 5th in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Top of the 5th inning. The first couple innings went really fast, Lenny. The last couple here have drug on a little bit as we've seen a lot of runs scored, a lot of base runners on.
Well, that we have.
Now the score is 6-5. Check swing foul. Make the count 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch outside for a ball.
Ooh,
Ooh,
he called it a
called it a
strike.
strike. Okay. Now I guess I need to wait for the sign.
Fouled that one off. So it's still 0-2.
That's going to stay foul. Sanders unable to get to it.
Just over in front of the Tiger dugout. Nobody could get there.
That's one of those maddening ones because it just floats over there and nobody on the diamond can get to it.
The girls in the dugout had the best
Yeah.
chance.
Checked her swing on a high pitch that time for a ball. 1-2. Way outside for a ball. 2-2. Ground ball to third. Throw to first in the dirt. Sanders digs it out. Nice play over at first by Zoe Sanders. One away. One away. Tried to frame it there outside.
Little slap foul down the first base line. This will be number 15, Deal.
Saw another little leaguer the other day that somebody must have told him how to frame a pitch. Everything that was thrown down in the dirt, jumping up over his head, squat right back down, right in the middle of the plate. He was framing all of them. I don't think he got any calls, but he was trying.
That's good, though. Learning it young. 2 balls and a strike.
Called strike 2. 2-2 the count.
Well, she started to go for it, then she checked and held up, and home plate umpire said, "That's close enough for me."
Lenny, I think our scoreboard operator broke something.
Something went wrong over there. Called strike 3.
Got her. 2 away.
Well, I was going to say, because I thought I had 2 runs scored that inning, but then I seen the scoreboard only had 1, and I thought, well, how did I miss one?
Do you have it 6-5?
I do,
Okay. Strike on the first pitch.
but when it was only showing 6-4, I thought, well, maybe I messed up, and I looked at it again. I thought, no, I'm right.
Wouldn't be the first time we'd messed up a scorebook.
Well, that's true.
That one came off a pole and almost came right back to the catcher. That one in for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, didn't get the call on that one.
No, she thought about pulling the trigger, too. That was up high.
2-2 to Rawlings. Fouled that one off. Hey, we got lights on the scoreboard again now.
Here's a 2-2 pitch. Chops it back to short. Nice play there, and the throw to first in time for out number 3. No runs, no hits. Tigers still trail 6-5. We'll be back in just a moment with the bottom of the 5th on the Paris Sports Network.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Bottom of the 5th, just a few more innings to go, and the Lady Tigers need to get some runs on the board. They're going to start it off with Carradine Hoffman. As good a chance as any.
Takes that first one low for a ball.
We got to see her crush a home run last week over the left field wall. There's a called strike. 1-1 the count. Foul. 1-2.
Skips in the dirt. Should make it 2-2.
Yep, that's what I've got. The Cubs still on their West Coast run, Lenny. They got to quit these 9:20 games.
I know.
8:20 or whatever they are. I can't stay up that late.
I had it on my phone last night, and when I woke up and went to bed, it was 10 after 12. So.
Oh. Deep. Plenty foul.
But we won 10-1, so that's
Yeah.
all that matters. Of course, then my wife, she says, well, did they win? She knew I was asleep. She knew I didn't hear it. But I said, of course they won, 10-1.
They're like 10-7, 9-7, something like that. They're over 500.
Playing 600 ball right now.
Yeah.
They took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. But the Dodgers turn around and come back to Wrigley, I think starting Thursday.
Yep, and the Padres after that, so it won't get any easier for a
No.
while.
But at least we'll be back at Wrigley.
Then they'll be playing at 1 o'clock, and I'm at school. I can't listen to those either.
Yeah, maybe there'll be 7-10 games.
I like the 3:20 start, stuff like that. As soon as I get out of school.
Hoffman takes the walk.
Base runner on with nobody out.
And should have a pinch runner for her, I would think, by her being the catcher. Well, maybe not. It doesn't look like it. So
Nope, they're going to let her run. Caitlin Combs coming up.
I thought sure by her being the catcher, though, they'd take her out and let her get her gear on.
Ground ball
Bobble-
deflected by the
yeah.
third baseman. Everybody's safe.
safe.
Third baseman covered about 15 feet to get to that ball. At least it seemed like it. Went a long way and just deflected off her glove. The shortstop was already going the other direction. She couldn't stop it. Everybody's safe. There's the bunt back to the pitcher. Good bunt this time. Out at first.
But Cox does the job. Sacrifice.
Moves 2 runners into scoring position now for Zoe Sanders.
With only 1 out. So
Only down by 1. This is where you want him.
now we need that double that Zoe got in the second inning.
Lays off the first one. It's a strike on the outside corner. Zoe, left field. Oh,
no.
boy, that ball
Shortstop,
died.
It just died right there at the shortstop position. So now there's 2 outs.
I was getting all excited. I thought the left fielder was going to have to make a great play on it, and it just went bit. Must have had a ton of backspin on it or something.
Something, because it didn't go anywhere. I was like you. I thought it was going to be a blue pit out there and left.
Strike called on the first pitch. So Kylie gets 2 runners in scoring position when she comes up here.
2 outs now, though, so it's going to take a hit.
Lays down a bunt to the pitcher,
Nobody covering.
and the run scores.
There's your mental mistake.
Ties the game. That was just a matter of the defense not all being on the same page, I think. The first baseman was playing so far up, nobody was covering the bag.
I think that's what Kylie's seen. That's the reason she dropped that bunt down. She knew the first baseman was coming in, and she was pretty sure she was going to beat it out. So
I was just glad the run scored. That's what I didn't expect. I figured with the bunt there, they're going to hold the runners, easy play at first. Why would you do that? And she definitely read the defense better than I did.
Chloe Thompson, the designated player, is up now. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 2.
Strike 1. I got a 1-1 count. First one was a ball.
I thought he
And-
called the first one a strike.
I guess not. He just held up one finger on each hand.
Okay, well, I missed it then because I thought he called the first pitch a strike.
The Tigers are going to call timeout.
Somebody called timeout anyway.
Yep, the third base coach came down. He called it for the Tigers. And the outfielders, they gather out there and have their own meeting.
They're probably talking about where they're going to go eat supper at tonight when they get home. All right, we got Combs down at third. We got Kylie Edwards down at first. The designated player, Chloe Thompson, at the plate. 1-1 the count with 2 outs.
Pops it foul just over the backstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Kylie was digging hard for second on the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes. Way off the mark. They're going to try to cut the run off, and she's wetting way down too low.
Yeah, I think she got back in there.
Just did.
Yeah,
bad.
The base umpire, he couldn't call it because he couldn't see it. He was blocked out, so he referred to the home plate umpire, who was in perfect position and could see that she made it back.
Boy, she had me scared. She was within 7 feet of home plate before she turned around and went back. Popped up to the second baseman. Should be a routine play. It is to end the inning. The Tigers do get 1, though. We're tied at the halfway through the 5th inning. No, that's the end of the 5th. We're going to the 6th inning here. Tied at 6 on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
Top of the 6th inning. Just a couple more to go here from Paris High School. All tied up. It's a brand new ball game. And the Knights are going to send... Where
Should
are they
be
at?
number 12, Benedict.
Maggie Benedict. Big cut at the first pitch for a strike.
Playing right field today for the Knights. She, first inning, grounded into a fielder's choice, and in the 4th inning, grounded out to shortstop.
Another swing and a miss there. Smith just blew it by her. Tried to blow that one by her, and she blew it over her for a ball.
Fouled that one off.
She fouled it off of Hoffman's mask, I think. Count stays 1-2. And fouls that one away. She fell behind quick, 0-2 in the count, and has just been staying alive since then. Fouls another one back.
That's about 3 in a row she's fouled back here at almost the same spot off that screen.
Takes a ball there, 2-2.
Up high and in, ball 3.
Got a full count. Lost her. Oh, my. That's a great at-bat there by
Yeah,
Benedict.
It sure was. Brings up number 6, Plank, their designated player. She walked her last time up and scored a run.
Oh, just over Hoffman's head. That'll make it 0-1. Pickoff move back to first, not in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first, and nobody out for Plank. That bug annoying you, Lenny?
It was.
You got him. Runner heading down to second. The throw's on the mark.
And she's
Got her.
out.
The throw was well off the bag, but it got there so fast that she was already down with it before she slid into her.
2-6 for 1 out. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Now on Plank. Foul back. Ooh, right on top of us. That was solid.
I got the plywood up there. I don't see any dents or anything, so. 2-2 the count. Tells you how well the building's built, you know. You can tell by the thud.
Called
Oh.
strike 3.
2 away.
Now we're back to the top of the lineup. Condell. Their catcher.
There's a strike on the first pitch.
Well, she's got back-to-back singles and scored 2 runs. There's a shot to short.
She can fly. The other team is not happy with that call, Lenny.
No.
Boy, oh boy. We'll have to replay that one later, too. That was a bang, bang play there. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Still tied at 6 here on the Paris Sports Network.
The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Leading it off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 6th inning is going to be number 6, Emma Kemper.
Well, we're where we need to be, right at the top of the lineup again. So, but the top of the lineup hadn't done anything. Emma does have 2 hits, though. She singled in the first and singled in the fourth. She does have 1 RBI.
Take a strike on the first pitch. Fouls that one away, a 0-2 count. Well, I'd sure like to get a run on the board here before we get into the 7th.
Yeah, at least 1. That one skips in the dirt outside and away from the catcher.
That'll move the count to 1-2. Outside for a ball. All the way to the backstop, 3-2. So she got behind 0-2 and now has worked a full count. And puts this into fair territory.
That's foul, I think.
Fouled, yep, just barely within inches. Left fielder came over and made a diving effort at it. Couldn't come up with a catch. Just coming up a little ginger out there in left. There, he's a base
Shot
hit.
up the middle, yep.
That's her best hit of the day right there. That one had some authority to it. That'll bring up number 1, Jaden Bishop, our second baseman, with nobody out and a runner on first.
Well, Jaden singled in the first. She grounded out to third, in the third, and she walked in the fourth. And she lays the bunt down, fielded cleanly. Sacrifice works, though.
Runner down to second, 1 away. That means Hoffman's on deck and Combs is in the hole. Takes first pitch for a ball. called. Strike one. Turns out that's going to fall.
Yes, it is, and it just stays fair.
Holds the runner.
Oh, good thing,
Yeah.
though. Yeah, good thing. She'd have been out. Kemper stops at third. Becca chugs into second. Well, now we got 2 on in scoring position, only 1 out. Our big stick's up. Carradine singled into second. She singled into third. And she walked into fifth.
That's a strike on the outside. 0-1. Boy, the infield really coming in.
That's low for a ball. 1-1.
The infield coming in, I know they want to keep those runners where they're at. And they don't want the runner to come across home, but I would not want to be standing that close to Carradine's bat.
Definitely not. Especially if she gets metal on one.
She's got a 3-1 count now.
They might pitch around her, too.
I wouldn't blame them.
Well, first base is open, so.
They lose her. Whether that was by design or not, I'm not sure, but they definitely didn't want to give her anything to swing at.
Nope.
Brings Caitlin Combs to the plate. While she may not have as much power, I think she's got real good contact skills, and now she's got bases loaded with only 1 away. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike. There's a ball.
Oh, she held that one for a while, wanting that pitch. 1-1 to count. No place to put her. Base is full of Tigers.
And pops it up. It's foul. Could be playable. It is by the shortstop.
Yep. That makes 2 outs now.
Runner's unable to tag. Number 23, Kinsley Cox.
Well, Kinsley's got 2 singles and a sacrifice. Scored 2 runs.
Ground ball to short. Go over to third for the force out. Base paths were loaded. No runs come in to score. Still tied. Going into the top of the 7th inning. We'll be right back on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Top of the 7th inning, all tied up at 6 apiece. The batter, number 3, Mackenzie Condell, fouls that one away.
One ball, one strike.
Now the shadows are starting to get really long out there as well. Everything to right field gets a little tricky. Nice play at second, throw to first, high, but Sanders hauls it down for out number 1.
One away. Brings up the number 3 hitter, Frederick, their shortstop. She singled last time up, doubled the time before that.
Takes a strike call on the first pitch.
One and one.
High for a ball. 2-1. High again, 3-1.
Hey, you don't want a walker.
No.
No defense for walks. Put something in there, let her hit it, make a play on it anyway.
There's the walk.
Yeah, darn it. Not good.
Time called. Tigers want to make sure they know what to do with that base runner on first. You can almost bet she'll be running at some point.
Probably.
Kaylee Otto coming up to the plate.
She's the third baseman. Little blooper, going to be caught there by Miner.
2 down.
Brings up their second baseman, number 7, Beachy. Swing and a miss.
She took a full cut at that one.
Yeah, she did. Well, she's singled in the second, singled in the third, grounded to third in the 5th.
That went out of the zone. 1-1.
Fouled it off right back here to the screen. I'd come and get it right here on this pitch and then go bat.
Yep. 1-2 count, 2 away, runner on first. Tie ball game here in the top of the 7th inning.
Oh, that was close.
Not a bad pitch, just out of the zone, 2-2 count. That one out of the zone.
Outside, high and wide. Counts full. 2 out. 1 on. She'll be running on the pitch, I would assume. That's going to be a fly ball out into the gap. No! Kinsley Cox comes over into the hole. Makes a diving catch out there in right center.
Saved a run and possibly the ball game for the Tigers here in the top of the 7th. How about the outfield play today between her and Kemper in left?
No kidding.
That has been awesome for the Tigers.
That might be the play of the game right there.
I think so. Still tied. We go into the bottom of the 7th at 6-all here on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Bottom of the 7th inning, all tied up. With a game on the line, bottom of the 7th, I'd much rather see the score tied than have to come from behind here. So
for sure, all we got to do is just punch one across somehow.
Came very close in the last inning.
Yeah, we had bases loaded.
Zoe Sanders at the plate for the Tigers. She'll be followed by Kylie Edwards and Chloe Thompson.
There's a shot out into right field for a hit.
Oh, right fielder just about let it get past her.
Now you got to believe you're going to see a pinch runner for Zoe.
I would think so at this point. Get some wheels out there. Who we got? Reyes coming out to run for number 10, Rhea Smith. Zoe went out there and got the job done. Base runner on, the winning run now on first base.
Somehow we got to get hers around to score.
There you go, bottom of the 7th. We're sending a freshman up to the plate. Kylie Edwards has played really well for the Tigers this year.
Well, let's see, what's Kylie done today? She popped up to short in the 2nd, singled and scored in the 4th, and singled and made it as far as 2nd in the 5th.
Pickoff move back to first. Close, but not quite there. She thought about bunting there, and the count goes to 0-1. Infield squeezing way in on the corners. Swings away, foul down the third baseline.
She pulled it hard. Now she's behind 0-2.
She got way out ahead of that one. Pops it up, foul. Count stays 0-2.
She's making contact, though. That's what you need. Hello, Patrick.
0-2 count. Edwards coming back up to the plate. Swihart fires, and it's going to be high for a ball.
Just whatever you
That'll make the count 1-2.
We'll let you finish whatever you need, and if you take the whole class, you do. If you don't, I'll fill in.
Edwards now back in the box. Here's the pitch. Gets out ahead of that. Third base drops it. Oh, they got a catcher on an island there. Boy, Rhea Smith just got hung out to dry. Kylie Edwards ripped it to third base.
Not that I know of, but if they do, they will ask you.
Rhea put the brakes on in case she's going to have to head back to first. Third baseman dropped it, and Rhea was left hanging out there.
Sounds good.
Pitch swung, popped up back out of play.
Bye.
So 1 out for the Tigers, runner on first. And an 0-1 count now for Chloe Thompson. Top of the order right around the corner with Kemper, Bishop, and Minor. Shows bunt, pulls back. Ball on the inside. Make the count 1-1. Pops up a foul. They double her up.
Double her up, yep.
Base running. Some unlucky breaks today have haunted the Tigers. A couple bunts have come back on us, and now we're tied to extra innings. We go to the top of the 8th here on the Paris Sports Network.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
What started off as a pretty promising inning for the Lady Tigers ended up with a big goose egg on the scoreboard and now extra innings.
Yep, going into the top of the 8th now, it'll be Deal, Rawlings, and Benedict for the Knights.
Foul.
Hit
first
it
pitch.
hard, but foul down the third base line. See, she has a fielder's choice in the second. Flew out to left in the third. Struck out in the fifth. Whoa. That one
Backstop.
sails high and away for a ball.
Move the count to 1-1. 2-1.
Get Peyton to settle down now. Zoe comes in and says something to her. Pops that one foul back over to the fence, out of play.
Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. We gotta keep him off the base path here. I don't even want to just stop him. I want to 3 up, 3 down. Let's move along here. Don't give him any chances. They've been scrappy when they've got people on base.
That they have. That was outside and wide for ball 3. Evens or makes a count full now. 3 and 2.
Popped up, shallow center field.
Bishop goes back and makes a catch.
1 out.
She battled up there, though. This will bring up number 9, Rawlings, their left fielder.
Takes strike on the first pitch outside on the corner. 0-1.
I'd just stay there this whole bat. Make her beat you.
Just missed on that one.
Yep. Skipped in there just a hair low.
Make the count 1-1. Up high. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Oh.
Oh, pretty generous on that one.
Must have just nicked the corner. I don't think the white part. I think it nicked the black rubber edge of the plate.
Swing and a miss.
Ooh, up in the eyeballs. 2 outs.
Bring up the right fielder, number 12, Benedict.
She puts the first pitch into play down the left field line.
Oh, and it's going to be down for at least a double.
Kemper gives a dive. She's going to round and come to 3. The throw's there. The tag is, she's safe.
I think she started to get up, though, and pulled her foot off the bag, and Becca kept the tag on her, and they called her out.
That had to be what it was because she beat the
She
beat
definitely
the throw.
beat the throw, yeah. Well, she clearly had double.
We go to the bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Down to crunch time again for the Tigers. Back in just a second on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
It's the bottom of the 8th inning. And the coach is out talking to the umpires here. And if anything, Lenny, I bet they're trying to buy some time for Emma. They were checking her out there around second base after she dove for that ball out there in left field. Landed hard.
Dad's out checking on her too, making sure she's... I'm not sure what they're discussing now.
Oh, who knows? I think they're just trying to buy her a little time to catch her breath real good before she comes up to the plate. She's caught her breath now and ready to go to town. We got the top of the order up here, the bottom of the 8th.
Well, we do.
Emma's been swinging a hot bat today.
She has. She's got 3 hits. We could use another one right now.
Takes first pitch for a ball.
Slaps that one foul out of play.
Move the count to 1-1. Tried to frame it outside for a ball. Fouls another one away. 2-2.
Well, she worked the count full last time and got a hit.
To the shortstop. Smothers it, throw to first in time. 1 out.
Hit it hard, maybe a little too hard, actually.
Yep. Jaden Bishop's turn. Up out of the zone for a ball, 1-0.
There's a strike. Skips in the dirt, gets past the catcher.
Make the count 2-1. We don't get some runs here, they're going to need the lights on.
I was looking to see if they've turned them on yet, but it don't look like they have.
I know they don't like 2.5 inning if possible. 3 balls, 1 strike. Is there a rule about that? Do you have to start at the top of, put the lights on top of an inning, or?
I think so. I think you're supposed to anyway. I don't know if there's actually a rule or not.
Runner on, that was ball 4. Always thought of it as just what you do, but time called here by everybody. Got the folks in the pavilion out there watching the game. Always find it interesting that they don't have a batter's eye a backdrop in center field or anything at softball games.
It's true.
Baseball sticks one out there
Yeah.
so the batters can pick the ball up a little better. Granted, it's white and not neon green, yellow. Ball on the first pitch. Some speed out there on the base path now with Bishop. Minor takes ball 2.
Jaden got a pretty good lead that time, and the catcher bluffed to throw down. There's a shot out there. It's going to get down in the gap.
That's got
That's
over.
gone. That's it.
A 2-run, a home run to walk it off.
Sweet.
Becca Minor ends the game in style.
Yes, he does. No question about that one.
The Tigers win 7-6, or 8-6 there. It's a 2-run shot. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment with the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes, whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom. Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
The Tigers with a big win tonight, 8-6 in extra innings. Lenny, they did it in style tonight.
That they did. Becca Miner with a 2-run shot out the right center that cleared the wall. Brought in 2, and that's all we only needed 1, but we'll take it. 8-6. So that gets the Tigers back in the winning column. Got some stats for you. Pretty well got the book full today. I got Emma Kemper in the leadoff spot. She went 3 for 5 with an RBI. Got Jaden Bishop. She had a hit, a sacrifice, and scored a run. I got Becca Miner. She went 3 for 5. 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, and they were the game winner. Carradine Hoffman, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 2 runs scored. Caitlin Combs went 1 for 4. I got Kinsley Cox with 2 hits, 2 runs, and a sacrifice. Zoe Sanders had a double and a single. I got Kylie Edwards. She went 3 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. And the number 9 hitter, Chloe Thompson, went 0 for 4. So she wears the goose egg today. But nonetheless, the Tigers come back there in the bottom of the 8th inning with a 2-run shot by Becca to put the game in the win column for the Lady Tigers.
Impressive. Impressive. We saw the offense fall asleep last night, not get a lot done, and then tonight kind of spit and sputter a little bit, then cranked it out at the end. So
it was kind of like you said back in like the 2nd or 3rd inning. You said it was going to be a scratch and run game, and it was nip and tuck the whole game. They scored 1, we scored 2. They scored 2, we scored 1. They scored 3, we scored 2. Then they didn't score, and we put up another one to get it close again. And then finally, we put the 2 on the scoreboard in the bottom of the 8th when we needed them.
I think that'll wrap it up for our broadcast here tonight. The Tigers winners, 8-6. I want to thank everybody for listening, as well as the sponsors for making this broadcast possible. We'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe buttons on here so you never miss a broadcast. You're watching Lady Tiger Softball here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms, Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.